Welcome back to another episode of This Is Us, looking at a 100-meter away kind of marker. Let's get closer to it. Oh, a call from Regina Jones. Cyberpsycho sighting. The Wastelander.
AV, a truck hauling cyberware crashed in the Badlands. It's top-grade chrome, but the NCPD's not in much of a hurry. Tells me they suspect the Cyberpsycho's the cause, and it's got them spooked. Check it out, but no killing if you can help it.
Yeah, I tried to. Now, what do we got here? Far as I know, no one's claimed responsibility for this mess. Although, the wheels got Raffen writhing all over them, and it's on their turf, so no signs for external violence. So the attack must have happened from inside. Either one of the Raffens cracked or a prisoner of theirs tried to make a break for it. Either way, the fact that it's eerily quiet and not one soul seems to give a damn done bode well. Keep your optics peeled. The interesting bit, right? This one is coming this way, so either it crashed into this car, and also it burned down, I think, or I don't know what happened because the wheels are gone. And yeah, either this car kind of came in from the other side or not, but then the crash would have been on this part here, right? So they lost control of the car, and then it crashed into a vehicle on the side. Now let's just look at what we can find in here. The Brose fail, of course. The Crusher. Currency Calf. Ooh, nice one. What about this one? Saul, Bright, and Emilia, whatnot. Unresponsive mutilation from a car accident. Yeah, it's always interesting. So let's get right to this. Saul, Bright, and Emilia, Weiss. Bright and Weiss. Lost our transport of parts for the new research center. Went missing on Aldecalder turf. Our, meaning whose? Meaning Biotechnicas. But I'm making some private inquiries at the moment. We work on the same turf, but that doesn't mean we have to step on each other's toes. Not our problem, you're on the Badlands, and out here you stand to run into all sorts of gangs and threats. Maybe you should have chosen a quieter location for that new center. The nature of the research demands discretion. We need it done out of the way, as far out of the city as possible. If we were to hire someone to track down our cargo, how much would a job like that set us back? Well, considering the apparent value of the cargo, the price would be high. In Eurodollars place and with a deadline. Like I said, the price would be high and not just in Eurodollars. We can get those with any contract out here. So, what's your ask? Reverse transpiration xerophytes. But they are not ready for the market yet. Well, put them on the market, a prototype series, that is, unless you're in a hurry. Alright, a small prototype batch, but I can't guarantee they'll grow. They're still in the testing phase. They haven't been even planted outside of lab conditions. And what sort of deadline can I count on for the recovery of the cargo? I'll start looking once those first buds bloom. Shouldn't be too long after. Okay, but it still doesn't say how long those thingies take. Then asphyxiation. Oh, interesting. Asphyxiation, so he was strangled to death. Or he lost the air in a different kind of way. Like maybe the fire was too much and it sucked out all the oxygen. That could also be a thing. Do we have any traces on here? No, this was just handling that container. That single container. What do we have in here? Bubblegum and upgrade material. That's the blood. B minus. Wait a minute. This one had A, wasn't it? Yeah, A plus and B minus. That's the complete opposite no matter what. And this is our track that we have to follow. Another B minus track. So what's this? High quality cyberware. Biotech Sigma, Donna and Savage. Storage of a high quality internal organ. Implants. Device function. So it is red. Does it mean that there's stuff in there but dead? Or... Oh... So there's just one container in there. That's just a bit weird. Let's follow this blood trail for a moment. Also, it's kind of weird that I only have seen one useful track in here. Source unknown. Okay, it goes this way. It goes even further because the trail continues. What else do we have? Still more blood. Still more blood, and it goes as far under the bridge as possible. There's even something burnt down there. Oh, wait. Someone is using walkie-talkies. That's not good. And the blood continues. B minus still. I would expect some different kind of blood patches to appear at some point. Here things. Okay, either this is some kind of machine doing normal construction work, or what we hear is a mech suit being used. Where'd the blood go? Okay, it stopped here. This was the... okay, well, it came from here to there. So it basically points me towards this location. And this is where the blood suddenly... There we go, I knew it. What is this? Euralio Alma, Caldos. And my suspicion was correct. It is a mech suit. Of course. Time to neutralize them. Not in this kind of fashion. Maybe I can be a little bit more sneaky, because every time you get close to them, you have the opportunity to do like 25% damage, whatever. Let's see. That's not good. Can I do a ping? Yeah, let's do a ping. Okay, let's mark him. Let's wait. Oh, the threat is also a... Oh no, come on. Take down one. And... combat starts now. And I can't save, of course not. Let's do a short circuit. Let's see what happens. Not that much damage. We can follow up with a contagion. And maybe a weapon glitch at the end. Maybe even another... short circuit doesn't work. But I do gain a decent amount of RAM afterwards, which is nice. Okay, let's not do this one. Let's go for melee. And run. Alright. Neutralize the target. It's still moving. That means it's alive. Crusher. Warm nano wave cotton shirt. Yeah. Another Koransikov. So kind of similar. Shift for the win. Whatever that is. What is this? Shift for the win and Raffen fever. This shit is pointless. We won't get anything out of him. And the stench of all that blood is making me want to puke. Well, let's make some use of him while he's still breathing. You go for a ride. He'll help us with the gear out there. I heard the Elder Caldos can find water, even the deep reservoirs. Like a living, breathing dowsing rod, you know? I mean, that's what they say, but we could test it for real. So we tie him to the front of the car, so he can show us where to dig. Well, he'll be doing the digging, so he doesn't pull any smart moves. Sounds like a plan. Grab the gong and let's go. Okay. So, either this is one of those two, right? The shift for the win or the Raffen. And the other dude, the Aldecaldo guy, was the one they... Euralio Alma. This is also affiliation Aldecaldos. Why is this one Aldecaldo? Why is this one not the Raffen shift? So either this dude was supposed to dig everything out. I don't think so. It's just weird. But okay. Let's message Regina about that. The Wasteland. You were almost right. Turns out it was a prisoner who went Cyberpsycho and managed to escape. Coincidentally, just happened to be an Aldecaldo buddy of a prisoner and rescued from the same outfit. Managed to take him down gently. Yeah, well, that was unexpected. I'll relay this info to Dakota. Probably better if the family takes it from here. Quicker he gets back to family territory, the quicker he'll get back to normal. Saul was too valuable as a pawn, so it looks like they tried to beat as much useful intel out of this poor gong and make Saul watch, hoping that he'd crack. Eventually, they took him for one of their rides through the desert to separate them, and that's when things got out of hand. He probably mistook you for one of them. Good thing you were able to save him. And I can still do a reply to this one for some reason. Regina. Where is she? Here. The Wasteland. Nope, there's no other reply here. So we did that. Cyberpsycho. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Only thing I need to do now is figure out what this area is all about and where we are, to be honest. There's a station right next to it. I checked out this one before, I checked out this one before, but this one here in the middle is new to me. Or maybe I was here, but I never really put any concern to these thingies. Oh, wait a minute. Cyber Killer. Psycho Killer. Wait for update from Regina about the Cyberpsycho sighting. Ooh, okay. So, do we now know more about the Cyberpsychos or not? And also, that's weird. There's a Militech shield right next to it. I was able to... I don't know what this is. Dismantle maybe his shield or whatever, and then the whole thing moved to the side. And then you can just attack them with ease. But the thing is there another way of taking them down? Like, one takedown every time, right? And every time you try that, you can dish out like 25% damage or so. So you have to do this 24 times with some decoys and whatnot. Unresponsive, no pulse, severe blood loss due to multiple lacerations. That must be the Cyberpsycho at hand. Same thing with the bodies here. And of course there's a way of getting rid of some other dudes. Same thing here. So he just went, as usual, complete Cyberpsycho. And took them all down. Interesting. Do we have no other item sources here? Like, this one is empty, this one can't be entered, and... yeah. The rest just stays as is. Strangely enough, the... well, the trail of blood just disappeared completely. It disappeared over there. So what did happen afterwards? Shouldn't there be another blood trail somewhere, like going forward or whatever? Because I don't know if he's bleeding now or not. Yeah, there are no permanent damages on him, are there? He doesn't seem to be bleeding to me. What about the back? What about his legs? Nah, it seems to be pretty much alright. But what about the B-type dudes? B-. We just... yeah, we were just following the blood stains. But I still don't know if this is the blood of the dude or not. That's just the iffy thing. Just the iffy thing. So, alright. There's this right here. Cinnamon over there. And down on the street over there. So, we are going to do the cinnamon thing because this is the call that we got beforehand. That's the one from... Not Hanako. What's she called? Wakako. And then Panam called. Like, 3 of them. Pretty close together. Now, only thing I need to do is have a little look around. Yeah. Actually, this is the off-road car, isn't it? Every time. Every time. This is the off-road car. Me. And 40-something meters, 50-something meters respawn. There we go. And it always respawns on streets. The Badlands are not your friend, like, at all. You know what? Let's try the Caliburn again. Why not? 100 eddies to repair the thing. It's really cheap. If you think about it, like repairing one of those Caliburns for just 100 eddies. I don't know if this is a lot or not. It just kind of feels as if 100 eddies are worth a shit ton. And repairing it for only 180s, well, yeah. This is why some items in this game cost like 2,000 or whatnot. But this is the highest you have to spend in order to get some decent item. There we go. We're not going off too much off-road here. And yeah, maybe over the hill or something like that. Well, actually, no. The crossing leads right into the town. There's no need for us to do so. Yeah, it's pretty interesting to know how they get their power for the city from microwave radiation being focused down to a receiver station. That's just great. It's actually really interesting because you can have some kind of additional or first level receiver station in space somewhere around the sun or whatever, and then you can just redirect it focused like a laser beam kind of, or just more focused, not like a laser beam, but yeah, just more focused onto onto the ground again. And then you can catch it and use it to do whatever, right? It's really interesting. The only thing you need to take care of is the additional radiation that happens. So, yeah. Something to keep in mind. There we go. Because you don't want to introduce too much ozone, right? So you want non-ionizing radiation. But yeah, they said something about microwave radiation, right? In microwaves, I don't know if they do this or not, if they ionize. It's usually about the frequency, so that should be alright. What are we doing here? El Dorado. And there I have to sit. Sit and wait for Bill Jablonski. We're not doing that. We are maintaining our inventory for a little bit. Because I have obtained some nice items that I have to dismantle. The crusher and this one and another pistol. Okay, the main gear is still secured. Perfect. 32,000 common crafting components. That is so much. It's amazing. There we go. That one could go. Don't need the long blade. And oh, what about this one? Nah, I know these kind. Same color. What about this? Nah, it's a Kangtar eye patch. That's not that special. Same goes for those trousers. All of those bloody piggy dry weave whatever thingies. Sweet. The consumables as usual. Let's just get rid of all of them. There's no need to keep them around. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. Why does it say new? Do we have new shoes? Nah. This one is new. Okay. No, it's not. Not anymore. It also says new for some reason. Okay. But at least now I have a little bit more eddies than the last time. I'm at 700 something thousand, which is good. Maybe I can reach the 1,000,000 at the end of the game. That would be sweet. Why is he weird? Anyway, let's end this little episode and continue, of course, with the Cinnamon in the next one. That was a short one, I know. But until then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta!